think I have an open extension in, I don't know, what do you call it, paranormal equipment? Yeah, I know. Okay, so anyway, with the whole Alan Chen thing in St. John's Preparatory, I mean, George Lopez was there too. I mean, he was right next to, I paired the two of them together just so I had a Hispanic defense. I will say that word just right now because that's what George uses, and he said that was acceptable. Latin, whichever. He doesn't mind either because he's never heard in modern era anybody reference slaves regarding that particular word. So I'm just making my caveat, CAVEAT, from my side, that we're crystal clear. So if there is a dispute, I mean, I'm 100%, but there, I guess, whatever. I mean, right. He said he would trust George, but whatever. Let's see. Oh, right. I said to Alan, I said, okay, so, Alan, tell me this. I was like, he's like, well, they're calling you a mystic. I'm like, what does that mean, Alan? And he's like, I don't know, but the Chinese agree. He's like, the Asians or the Orientals agree. He's like, apparently you had some problem with some girl when you were little, and then another girl, and then, so they wanted to know if you were still angry with the Asians. And I'm like, or with my people, he says. Let's just call them my people, he said. I'm like, all right, your people. No, I don't have an individual problem with your people. It's like, yeah, how do you even say that? Like, yes, there are individuals within your peer group, PEER, that's like peer, yeah, with a little extra fold and a very specific flavor, taste to your whatever. So, not that I want to, right, in that sense, there's specific names. I just don't have a job function where I know what they are. I'm sure somewhere in law enforcement they have like a list of names, but for me I have to go in like general broad spectrum because I can't, it depends on how my life goes and who partakes in what that prints out the daily, whatever they call it, that has the name of the people listed as criminals. So that's why I don't understand why would they want to go. I mean, right, and then you said they had the zip file up front, your cousin or whatever's working in some kind of law enforcement where they string pearls. What does that mean, Alan? Right, well, they work on some technology equipment. Right, got that. And this is just a recap of our conversation from 1995 or 6. I'm like, okay, and he's like, well, how do I know that you're not like, in like, I don't know, Center Level of Intelligence or like the CIA or whatever in the future? How do I know that you don't have a good job? I'm like, let's do this, Alan. I was like, I'm now in what, 1996? We're like 17, right? Yeah, okay. I've already been hurt. I've already had my memory wiped. I can't remember when I was little for when the event actually happened. I was like, it's a human like issue, like your flavor, your peer group, that hurt me. You've already confirmed that for me, so thank you. And I am pretty sure since they already wiped my memory and I'm not in school in the right life in 1995, 96, I'm pretty sure that they're going to go with the bury her and hurt her as much as possible route, because that's usually what criminals do. I was like, so err on the side of caution, ERRORERA, Alan, and assume that I need all the help I can get from your people backing off from hurting me further and letting me get to a place where I can find the man that I was born for, and we could do this properly. And he was like, right, but like, how do I know? And I'm like, go with the what if they never help her route. In anything and everything you do in the future, Alan, just go with, I'm going to just assume that they didn't help her, because if she's screaming in the future giving us coaching videos, all the people were really more evil than even Alan had wanted to admit. Right. So not that I was forcing it into that future, it's just that's what was going on around us in 1995, 96, before I got to, I mean, I was supposed to be married and start having kids at like 15, 16. That was Hitler in my dream. In fact, actually, it's 5'6". We just were like, okay, why do we have to leave each other? Like, can't we just like be brother and sister or whatever, best friends? I'm like, we really don't like anybody else. I mean, why do we have to split? Like, who says it's not okay to be? I mean, we're extra special. Like, this is not. We don't have like we're not human. It's like my only non-human like sidekick. Like, why? He's. It's a melt into relationship. Why on earth would you separate that? I mean, that by itself should be like death penalty.